Hello, I'm Khalid and this is the Onyx Boox Leaf 2. So let's see what's in the box and get a first impression of the e-reader when starting it up for the first time. So here we have our box, so let's turn it around and have a look at the specs. So we have our 7-inch ink cutter screen, again no mention of ink cutter 1200. A resolution of 300 ppi. We have a front light with warm and cold color temperature adjustment, a quad-core CPU, 2 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. We have a capacitive touchscreen, Android 11, which is customized by Onyx for the e-ink screen, wireless connectivity with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, USB-C slot, a 2000 mAh battery, a mic, speaker and microSD card extension, and the size and weight of the e-reader. Okay, so let's open it up and put this one aside, and there is the actual box. Again, very nice. And let's open this one up. So there we have our e-reader. Let's get it out and get a first glance at the e-reader, which is still in its packaging. And let's see what's else in the box. We have our USB-C cable. So USB-A to USB-C. And we have our micro SD card expansion opener. So let's get this one out for later. And besides that, we have our warranty card and a quick start guide. So there we have our e-reader. Let's get it out of the packaging. And there we have it. So that's the first time I'm handling it in detail and having a closer look. So the buttons feel nice initially. Of course, we are going to have a closer look in the full review. And let's turn it around and see the back side. As you can see, it does have the Boox logo, pretty large, but still subtle enough for my taste. So it's not annoying as far as I am concerned. So let's have a look around the frame, and there we have the power button on the top. And it's actually only at the top if you hold the e-reader in your left hand, because if you turn it around 180 degrees and hold it in your right, the power button is on the bottom, which is not ideal in my opinion, but many manufacturers do it this way. At the side of the device we have the speaker, the microSD card expansion, the microphone and the USB-C slot. And let's open up the microSD card expansion. So the buttons feel very nice and clicky, have even pressure points, so I'm actually surprised they feel quite nice. I'd say not as nice as on a Kindle Oasis, which has still the better pressure points, but better actually than on the Kobo Libra 2 and on the Pocketbook Era, so that's pretty nice. What isn't as nice as on the other e-readers is the seamless design. I already mentioned that in another video, and having it in person here, I think having the two buttons so close together and pretty small might actually be an issue when using it. But let's wait for the full review to see if that's actually an issue in daily use. But like I said, my initial impression is pretty good. So let's quickly have a look and a quick comparison with the Kindle Oasis. Both have a 7-inch display with 300 ppi and page turn buttons. The Kindle Oasis of course has this asymmetrical design on the back as well, but to be honest, the Onyx Boox Leaf 2 feels pretty nice in the hand as well. So let's boot up the Onyx Boox Leaf 2 to quickly check out the user interface and display before having a closer look in the full review. So as you can see, I'm just entering the information necessary for the first boot up. And continue. And I want to use the navigation bar, so let's set it up. There we are on the home screen. Oh, and there we have a force close of the Onyx Boox keyboard on our first boot. So I'm going to ignore this one and close it. And there we can see it's the user interface, which we already know from other Onyx Boox devices. Let's open up the control center by swiping down and have a quick look at the front light. So that can get pretty bright, which looks very nice. So initially I'd say this looks pretty even, but I can see a slight brightness gradient, which is not that surprising for this asymmetrical design. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but in the full review I'm going to have a closer look at it and with other lighting conditions. So let's turn it around, and it looks like the auto rotation is off. So let's turn it on, and there we have it. So screen does auto rotate if the setting is enabled. And again, force close of the Onyx Boox keyboard. So this looks like a bug in this software version, which I expect to be fixed pretty quickly, but let's see. Maybe only a problem with my unit. So let's quickly see the settings for the buttons. So there's a long press option for the two buttons, which we can set different functions to, as you can see. That's actually a pretty welcome surprise. So that's very useful in daily use usually. So that's it with my first impression of the user interface and the display. And I'm quite happy. This looks like a very nice device. Let's see how it feels in the hand again. Holding it in the right hand. Like I said, it actually feels very nice, very light for the 7 inches, so 185 grams for the black model. The white model is actually a bit lighter with 170 grams because it does have a recessed screen. So on the back side, as you can see, it attracts fingerprints like crazy, so that's something I'm not too fond of, but luckily you don't turn it around too often. But of course you can also always use a case to not have this problem. So that's it for my first look at the Onyx Boox Leaf 2 and the unboxing. Sub to the channel to not miss the full review. Thanks for your time watching, and see you on the next one.